have here is a fender and a poly bracket arm as well as a backing block. The bracket's attached here to a steel swivel mount. The 5/16 bolts that I have in my hands here, the bolt has a serrated head, flange head on it, and the nut has a smooth flange head. So we're gonna go ahead and assemble the last bolt here. They're just spun on by hand. The bracket and the steel piece here, they come together and make an interference fit. So we'll have to draw the backing block down against the poly bracket. When doing that, it's important that we draw the block down evenly and not overstretch the part. Next step here is we're going to go ahead and use a 3/8 air ratchet to draw down the backing block. We're going to start in the corner and move to the opposite corner, and we're going to make 2 passes. We're going to draw the block down half the distance each time, and then we'll stop. The second pass will stop when it's flush. The next step is to just quickly verify the torque. So it's important that the torque wrench be set to the, preset to the value. Right now the torque spec is 10 to 15 foot-pounds for these fasteners, so I've set my torque wrench to 12 foot-pounds. We're always going to be torquing on the head of the bolt and holding the nut. So there I've hit my 12 foot-pounds. Sorry. So the next step will be to attach the fender to the poly bracket arm. We've pre-drilled one hole here, and we've already put one mounting bolt in, but we want to demonstrate how we go about tightening. So we have similar hardware here, a flange head with a serrated, and then a nut with a smooth flange. We're also using a fender washer on the bottom side. We're going to go ahead and put the hardware in here. So when we do our initial tightening, we're going to use our power tool on the underside or on the smooth nut, so we're not going to be turning the serrated head on the poly bracket arm. So I'm going to draw that down just so the bracket's touching the fender here. And I'm going to finish it with a torque wrench by hand. So when we're torquing, we're going to actually use the torque wrench on the outside or on the head of the bolt. We're going to preset the value again to 12 foot-pounds. And there we have it. So the thing to keep in mind here is the head of the bolt is serrated. So if we're using a power tool on the outside spinning the head of the bolt, it's going to tend to embed itself into the plastic. And when that happens, it typically creates a stress riser, which in turn weakens the poly bracket arm.